Your GDI engine is building carbon right now. 400,000 miles is not about the car. It is not about the brand. It is not even about how often you change your oil. There is one habit on this list that almost every enthusiast skips. And it is destroying modern engines from the inside out. Right now. Silently. But we are not starting there. Because before that habit makes sense, you need to understand what is already happening to your car. Starting with something inside your braking system that gets worse every single year. Automatically. Whether you drive the car or not, your brake fluid is absorbing water right now, even in a sealed system. Brake fluid is hygroscopic. That means it pulls moisture out of the air through the rubber hoses and seals in your braking system. No matter what. The Society of Automotive Engineers studied this directly. They found that the average one-year-old car already had 2% moisture in its brake fluid. 2% sounds small. Here is what it actually does. 2% moisture in standard .3 fluid drops its boiling point by approximately 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Fresh .3 fluid will not boil until it reaches 401 degrees. Add 2% water, and you could be looking at a fluid that boils under hard braking. When brake fluid boils inside the caliper, it vaporizes. Vapor is compressible. Your pedal goes soft. Or it drops to the floor. Most manufacturers recommend flushing brake fluid every 2 years. Almost nobody does it. And here is what connects directly to that. Because brake fluid is not the only fluid in your car degrading silently on a schedule most owners do not even know exists. If you own a truck or SUV with four-wheel drive, your transfer case fluid and your differential fluid are almost certainly not being changed on the right schedule. And there is a good chance you do not even know you are behind. Here is why. The normal change interval for most trucks looks long and manageable. But the severe service schedule collapses to between 22,000 and 45,000 miles. And the severe service definition includes occasional towing, dusty conditions, and high ambient temperatures. That covers the majority of truck owners in the United States. You are almost certainly in the severe category without knowing it. Internal wear debris builds up, circulates through the system, and accelerates the exact failure the fluid is supposed to prevent. Transfer case replacements run into the thousands of dollars. The fluid change costs under $200. If you want this level of detail on every video, subscribe right now. This is what we do here. Real data, real sources, nothing made up. Now here is the habit that affects every single car on this list. And the research behind it is some of the most specific data in all of automotive maintenance. Short trips are destroying your engine oil, not because of the miles, because of what happens chemically inside the engine when it never fully warms up. When a cold engine runs, combustion is incomplete. Unburned fuel slips past the piston rings and gets into the oil. This is called fuel dilution. In 1998, Mobil presented a paper to the Society of Automotive Engineers documenting what they called the Aunt Mini driving cycle. This was SAE paper 982,503, designed to simulate exactly this. Short trips, cold starts, never fully warming up. After 7,000 miles of that pattern, they measured fuel dilution in the oil at 3 to 5% in summer and 8 to 11% in winter. 8 to 11% fuel contamination in your engine oil. That is not oil doing its job with some extra mileage on it. That is oil that has been chemically thinned to the point where the protective film between moving metal parts gets dangerously thin. The second problem, running at the same time. Every gallon of fuel your engine burns produces roughly a gallon of water vapor as a byproduct of combustion. Some of that vapor always enters the crankcase. When the engine reaches full operating temperature, the PCV system pulls that moisture out completely. When the engine never fully warms up, because every trip ends at 3 miles, that moisture condenses inside the crankcase, mixes with the oil, and becomes engine sludge. Certified mechanics have opened low-mileage engines from cars used exclusively for short trips, and found them far dirtier inside than high-mileage engines from cars that regularly reached full operating temperature. The fix is simple. Let your engine reach and hold full operating temperature as often as possible. And if short trips are unavoidable, shorten your oil change interval. The standard interval was designed for an engine that warms up fully. Yours is not. Now here is the one the hook was about. The habit that almost every enthusiast knows exists, but almost nobody actually does anything about for their own car. If you own a car built after roughly 2008, there is a very good chance it has gasoline direct injection. Most people call it GDI. By the 2019 model year, it was in nearly 70% of new vehicles sold in the United States. This includes BMW N54 engines, VW and Audi 2.0T FSI engines, and Ford EcoBoost engines. And it has a built-in design characteristic that is quietly damaging engines. Not at 200,000 miles. Much sooner. Here is what GDI does. It sprays fuel directly into the combustion chamber. In older port fuel injection engines, fuel was sprayed at the back of the intake valve on every combustion cycle. That spray kept the valve clean. All the carbon and oil vapor that builds up on the valve got washed off continuously by the fuel. In a GDI engine, the intake valve never sees fuel, ever. It only sees oil vapor from the crankcase and combustion gases blowing back past it. Carbon bakes onto the back of the valve and just keeps building. A technician quoted in Fender Bender magazine said GDI systems were showing drivability problems from carbon buildup on intake valves at as few as 3,000 miles. Most service centers recommend a professional cleaning every 20,000 to 37,000 miles, depending on driving conditions. What does it feel like when it goes wrong? Rough idle, hesitation, misfires, power loss, and in bad cases, chunks of hardened carbon break off and go through the turbocharger or the catalytic converter. Both are extremely expensive repairs. Two things actually help. First, use top-tier rated gasoline. These fuels have higher detergent concentrations than the federal minimum. They cannot clean the intake valve directly in a GDI engine, but they reduce the carbon coming from the combustion side. Second, if you already have buildup, the only thing that actually removes it is walnut blasting. That means removing the intake manifold and blasting the valves with crushed walnut shell media. Chemical sprays through the throttle body do not reach the intake valve face effectively in most GDI setups. This is confirmed across engine builder technical literature. If you own a modern GDI engine and you plan to keep it past 150,000 miles, this is a real maintenance item. Habit 5. And this one connects directly to what happens in the first few minutes after every cold start. When you fire up a cold engine and immediately push hard on the throttle, the oil has not yet reached operating temperature. It is thicker. It is moving more slowly through the tiny passages that feed the cam lobes and rod bearings. The oil film between those moving surfaces is thinner than it should be. Adding heavy load on top of that means higher pressure on a film that is already under-supported. Every time you do this, you put more stress on those surfaces. That stress accumulates over thousands of starts. That is engineering fatigue. It is measurable, and it shortens the life of those components. Drive gently for the first 1 or 2 miles after a cold start. Not sitting in the driveway idling for 10 minutes. That actually makes the fuel dilution problem worse because the engine never fully warms up. Just light throttle and light load for the first few minutes while the oil circulates and the metal reaches its design clearances. Then drive it however you want. Habit 6. This is the one that separates the owners who end up with 400,000 miles from the ones who always seem to have something expensive break right after the warranty runs out. Small leaks, not failures, seeps. A small oil seep at the valve cover gasket means the gasket is starting to go. A slow coolant weep at a hose fitting means that fitting is under stress. A differential slowly losing fluid at the pinion seal will eventually fail completely. When you catch these things early, the repair is usually under $100. When you ignore them, that component runs low at exactly the wrong moment, under full load, on a hot day, on the highway, and it takes something much more expensive with it. Mechanics who work on high-mileage vehicles say it consistently. The cars that come in at 400,000 miles were not the cars that never needed work. They were the cars where small problems got caught and fixed before they became large ones. Check the ground under your car where you normally park. A clean driveway is one of the most reliable diagnostic tools you have. Used car buyers and dealership technicians always look at the underside first. You should too. Habit 7. And this one affects every system on the car simultaneously. Smooth, consistent driving inputs. Not slow, not timid, smooth. Every component in your drivetrain has a fatigue life measured in stress cycles. Hard acceleration under a cold engine stacks maximum load on top of minimum lubrication. Late hard braking repeatedly spikes heat into the rotors and pads in ways they were not designed to handle constantly. Aggressive cornering pushes lateral load onto wheel bearings and suspension components built primarily for vertical load. None of these events destroys anything on their own, but they compound over thousands of miles in ways that materials science has been measuring and documenting for decades. Now here is the man who proved all of it. without meaning to. Irv Gordon bought a 1966 Volvo P1800 in June of that year. He drove it every single day for 52 years, 125 miles round trip, daily. By October of 2018, he had covered 3,260,000 miles in the same car. His final verified odometer reading was 3,260,257 miles, verified Guinness World Record, confirmed by Volvo's own press office. The engine was rebuilt twice. The first time, Volvo's own technicians told him it was completely unnecessary. Nothing was wrong with it. He scheduled it purely as a precaution. When people asked him what the secret was, he said the same thing every single time. He said it directly to Volvo's press team and they published it word for word. If there is any one maintenance activity that will extend the life of your car's engine, this is it. And then he said, oil changes every 3,000 miles, no exceptions, for 52 years, using Castrol GTX conventional oil for most of those miles. But here is the part most people skip over. It was not just doing oil changes, it was the oil itself. In 2017, the American Automobile Association ran independent tests using 8 industry-standard lab protocols across 5 full synthetic and 5 conventional motor oils. Their director of automotive engineering stated the finding publicly. Synthetic oil outperformed conventional oil by an average of 47%. That covered shear stability, deposit formation, cold temperature flow, and oxidation resistance. Modern ILS-AC DGF6 specification synthetic oils in grades like 5W, 30, and 0W, 20 exceed API SP certification standards. And in that same survey, 83% of professional service technicians chose synthetic for their own personal cars. The people who see failed engines every day are voting with their own money. Full synthetic, on time, every time. That is the whole picture. 7 habits, applied consistently to a car that was built to last. The engine does not care that you know what fuel dilution is if you are still doing 3-mile trips in a GDI engine and never reaching operating temperature. The knowledge only works if the habit follows it. Now you know what most high-mileage content never explains, and you know exactly what order it matters in. If this gave you something real, subscribe to this channel. Real data, real sources, real engineering on every video. See you in the next one.